In the intricate world of relationships, understanding the psychology behind attraction and behavior can be both enlightening and frustrating. Sometimes, what seems like a straightforward connection can turn into a complex game of push and pull, leaving you questioning your every move. Today, we're diving into a phenomenon that many have experienced but few fully grasp. Why does she only seem to want you when you start ignoring her? Today, I'm here to confront you with a harsh truth that many shy away from. Many women only start to appreciate a man once he's lost all interest in them. It's a frustrating reality that countless men dedicate their lives to pleasing and sacrificing for a woman, only to find their efforts unappreciated. These men pour everything into their relationships, staying present and showing they care, yet it seems to make no difference. However, the moment they grow tired and stop caring, something shifts. Suddenly, as if by magic, the woman becomes attentive, chasing after him with a desperation that wasn't there before. It's a bizarre scenario that clearly demonstrates that many women only realize a man's worth when it's too late. If you're curious about these 4 undeniable proofs, stick around till the end and prepare to confront some uncomfortable truths. Number 1, she only seeks you out when you disappear. What's most irritating? It's the fact that a woman won't lift a finger while you're constantly available, doing everything to be present in her life. You're the one sending messages, making calls, and trying to keep the flame alive. But then, when you finally decide you've had enough and stop chasing, suddenly she's the one chasing after you. The moment you disappear, she starts searching for you frantically, wondering where you are, what you're doing, and why you're no longer pursuing her. She'll bombard you with messages, call you multiple times a day, and do everything possible to get your attention. This happens because she finally realizes you're no longer readily available. She wakes up, enters panic mode, and begins to pursue you, fearing she's losing you. And if she senses that your interest is genuinely waning, she'll intensify her efforts, showing up unannounced, trying desperately to win back what she let slip away. Yet the cycle repeats. Once you return to being the attentive, the present guy you were before, she retreats into her comfort zone, relaxing and only reappearing when she feels the threat of losing you again. This is the clearest sign that she only values you when there's a risk of losing you. Number 2, your attachment pushes her away. Another crucial point to highlight is how your displays of attachment can push her away. Initially, she might enjoy the attention and security you offer, but once you start showing too much attachment and needing to be close all the time, she begins to pull away. It's as if there's an invisible line, and crossing it makes her lose interest entirely. You send sweet messages, plan surprises, and show all your love, and in return, you get distance. She starts avoiding your calls and messages, gradually pulling away until you're left wondering what went wrong. The situation worsens when you provide too many assurances, being available at all times and showing that she can count on you for anything. This certainty makes her comfortable, and she stops valuing what you offer. She knows you're not going anywhere, so she feels free to push you aside. But try the opposite. Leave her in doubt, without guarantees or absolute certainties. Let her wonder where you are, what you're doing, and if you're still interested. You'll see her attitude shift dramatically as she becomes desperate to regain your attention, proving that she only values you when she feels she might lose you. Number 3, she only shows interest when you're interested in someone else. Now let's discuss something that truly grates on the nerves. The sudden interest she shows when she realizes you're interested in someone else. It's like you suddenly become a prized trophy. You may have spent months, even years, trying to capture her attention, doing everything to show your worth, but none of it matters until another woman expresses interest in you. It's astonishing how this works. You're there being ignored, but the moment another woman enters the picture, she starts to value you. Don't think this is a coincidence. She might not consciously realize it, but the fear of losing you to someone else triggers an urgency that wasn't there before. She begins to chase after you, trying to make up for lost time. It's as if she needs competition to see your value. This is infuriating because it reveals a deep insecurity and lack of awareness on her part. You could be in a new, happy relationship, moving forward, and there she is, wanting to rekindle things, asking for another chance. It's pathetic. She had all the chances in the world to value you, but only realizes what she's lost when it's too late. This happens to many men. It's a common behavior, unfortunately. And when you least expect it, she's there, trying to interfere in your new relationship, trying to ruin what you've worked so hard to build. The best thing you can do is move on. Don't let her mess up your life again if she didn't see your value before. She doesn't deserve a second chance now that you're happy with someone else. Let her taste the bitterness of loss and continue living your life, knowing you deserve someone who values you from the start. Number 4, she respects you when you set boundaries. Now, let's dive into a topic many men underestimate: the importance of setting boundaries. When you're always accommodating, always saying yes, and accepting any behavior, she'll treat you accordingly. The absence of clear boundaries gives her the impression that she can test the limits without considering your feelings or dignity. However, the moment you start setting boundaries, the dynamics change completely. She might find it strange, complain, or resist, but deep down, she'll respect you much more. Setting boundaries doesn't mean being rude or indifferent. It's about knowing how much you're willing to tolerate before drawing the line. When you prioritize yourself, she realizes she needs to put in more effort to keep you around. And that's when genuine appreciation begins. She'll understand that she can't do whatever she wants without facing consequences, creating a dynamic of mutual respect. It's not about playing mind games, but establishing a foundation of respect, where both parties know what's acceptable and what's not. When you make it clear that certain behaviors are unacceptable and that you won't tolerate disrespect, she's forced to reconsider her actions. It might be challenging at first, and she might even pull away temporarily. But if she truly values you, she'll return with a new perspective. She'll realize that to keep a man like you, she needs to act with more respect and consideration. If she can't accept the boundaries you set, she never truly values you as you deserve. But if she accepts and changes her behavior, it's a clear sign that she recognizes your worth and is willing to adjust her actions to maintain the relationship. Don't be afraid to set boundaries. They define the quality of the relationship you'll have. Respect is the foundation of everything, and without it, no relationship can survive. If you've made it this far, you're genuinely interested in understanding these dynamics and improving your relationships. Remember, the respect and value you receive are directly linked to how you position yourself. Don't be afraid to step back, set boundaries, and most importantly, value yourself. People will only treat you with the respect you demand. If you want to see real change, start applying these principles today. And don't forget to leave a comment, share your experiences, and give this video a thumbs up. Your support motivates me to keep bringing you content that matters. Let's continue this journey together. See you in the next video.